Hi everyone, this is Dimah with Bearable Traders, and I would like to do a trading recap for you. This morning I took Apple. I only traded it once and I was very happy the trade worked in a choppy market. So if you've been watching my videos, you know my favorite strategy is the 5-minute ORB, open range breakup. This is the range, the 5-minute candle, and you take it on the break of that 5 minutes. So why didn't I take it in the second, third, fourth, and fifth and only took it on the 6th candle? So you can take a 5-minute ORB up to half an hour in the morning. So the reason why I didn't take it, if you look at this red big candle, it did break the range. So why didn't I take it? When you look at the 1 minute here, so this is the first minute, second, third, fourth, fifth. So it would have been right here, and I would have taken it here. I just felt with all these white candles that it was, just too extended, and I missed the move. And here's the VWAP. I'd have to put my stop somewhere here. And needing 2 to 1 beyond my chart. So that was not a good entry. I had to let it go. But I kept watching it. It was on my watch list today, like every day. So then this candle here did not break the range, so I didn't take it. This candle certainly didn't, and this candle didn't. So as this candle here was forming, let's take a look at what happened that made me take it at the break of that range. So in the 5 minutes, as you know, I really like to have the 5-minute ORB. I like it to be combined with an ABCD on the 1 minute. So that was happening as well right here with this pullback. But this pullback made me nervous because this candle and this candle closed below the VWAP. So that's not good either. So I definitely was not going to take this white candle at the break. Then this candle was a red candle, and I wasn't going to take it either. And then this hammer happened. This is the perfect hammer for going long for me. And ideally, I would take the break of that candle. Oh, and it also, it rejected and went up and closed white and above VWAP. So all that made me very happy. And in theory, I should have taken the break of that white candle. So my entry should have been here. But what happened is, you can see right here, I was worried that it was going to do a double bottom here. And I also wanted a better looking volume. So this is sort of what it was. I was hesitating, and I wanted something to look like this. So it was a choppy market, and I wasn't gonna rush this. So once it made this hammer doji right here, I liked it. As soon as the price broke the body of this candle here and that level, I executed. I was happy with the volume. So let's check if we have my 5 must-have criteria for every trade. So first criteria is a setup in the 5, an actual setup in the 5-minute and the 1-minute chart. So we have the 5-minute ORB, and we have the ABCD, pullback, and up. So that's criteria number 1. Criteria number 2, volume. Sorry about that. We have a step up volume, looks great. And this one, tiny bit above average, but above average nonetheless. So that is criteria number 2. 3 is every chart needs to support my theory. So the 5 and the 1 given. The 15 minutes made a 15-minute ORB. Awesome. That's a strategy by itself. In the 60 minutes, I normally like a break of, or a new 60-minute high. Didn't happen in this case, but I really like that it had this wick. It rejected the pre-market high, then went up. That's all these wicks right here. So if you notice, is another bullish sign or confirmation that it was making a higher low. See? And then you can see that as well in the 1 minute. It was higher low all the way. So that's pretty bullish. And then we had a gap up in the daily. So that is confirmation number 3. Number 4 is I need a realistic 2 to 1 with the VWAP being just below the VWAP as my stop loss. So in this case, so normally if I was going to enter here, which I would have if I had other confirmations, my stop loss would have been under this hammer. But because I've been working on my stops to make them a bit tighter so I can make it to, to get my R's, I actually went right under the VWAP. I thought that was good enough. It's hard to see here. You can see it right here as well. So that is my stop just below VWAP. And that you can see here is my price, here is my 1R, and here is my 2R. So I was pretty comfortable with that. There was a level of pre-market high, but I was pretty comfortable with all the other confirmations that I had. And then I didn't partial. I got out all at 2R, which we will talk about in a second. So that's it. That's my trade. I'm really happy with it. So this is the technical part. I'm really happy. This is a great trade technically. On the psychology side, I've been trying to not partial at 1R. I've been doing that for the last, since I started live trading. And I reached a point my sample sets are telling me that I don't have to do this anymore, that I should partial at 2R. As well as my math is telling me I should get out at 2R, because with how I partial, a lot of times the price action is making it to 4 and 5R. With how many times I partial, I'm barely making it to 2R. So the math and the sample sets is telling me to partial and exit differently. So I actually tried that in September, and I found it really difficult to reach 1R and then watch my unrealized, hover, go up and down. So I usually would partial and then, over manage the trade. So then in October, I recommitted to not partial, leave my stop loss at minus 1R and give that price action room to breathe, and partial at, not partial, get out completely at 2R. So I struggled since October started with that, and then yesterday I did it, and yesterday seemed okay, but today I really struggled. I was second guessing myself. The market was choppy, and Apple likes to follow the market. So I found myself wanting to get out, especially when this, I entered here and then this red candle happened, and it just played with my mind. And I really struggled between the 1R and the 2R. There were a lot of emotions, and I had to actually manage myself and remind myself to stick to the system, and that I have to progress and evolve as a trader. So I did, and I made it, and that's why it was, I was talking about that in the chat with BBT. It was really difficult for me to do that. So for now, this is a win over my emotions anyway. And so I'm going to take it, I'm going to celebrate it and get excited. And I hope I get to, do that tomorrow as well. So the plan for all next week is to just not partial, get out all at 2R. And at the end of the week, I'm going to reassess and see what I decide to do. That's it. If you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions in the comment section. Thank you so much.